When it comes to the division of finances on divorce, it is often the case that assets will be classified as either matrimonial or non-matrimonial. This distinction is important as it can determine how the finances are divided. It is not necessarily the case that all assets will be divided equally. Matrimonial assets are those assets that have been treated as joint or built up or acquired during the marriage, which includes the time the parties spent living together before marriage, known as pre-marriage cohabitation. Typically, this might include the family home and any savings or investments. Non-matrimonial assets are other assets which were acquired by a spouse before the parties lived together or after they separated. For example, any additional property purchased in a party's sole name, an interest in a family business, or any inheritances received. The recent landmark judgment by the Supreme Court in the case of Standish v Standish has helped clarify the principles that will apply to both types of assets in future cases. Matrimonial assets will generally be shared, often on a 50-50 basis, unless there is good reason to depart from an equal split. This is normally the case where there are insufficient assets available to meet needs. Non-matrimonial assets will not be shared at all. In other words, a party can ask for those assets to be excluded from the financial settlement altogether, unless the other party can demonstrate there are insufficient assets elsewhere to meet both spouses' needs, in which case the non-matrimonial assets will need to be invaded.